Adolf Hitler, the leader of the Nazi Party in Germany, was responsible for some of the most horrific events in human history. His rise to power in the 1930s led to World War II, a global conflict that resulted in the deaths of tens of millions of people. But it was Hitler's genocidal ideology that truly defines his evil. You can stop rubbing your hands together now. The Holocaust, the systematic extermination of European Jews, was the centerpiece of Hitler's racial ideology. He believed that Germans were part of a superior Aryan race and that Jews, along with other minorities, were subhuman and a threat to German purity. This belief fueled the Nazi persecution of Jews, which began with discrimination and social exclusion and escalated to violence, mass deportation, and industrialized killing in concentration camps. In addition to the Holocaust, Hitler's regime was responsible for the deaths of millions of others, including political opponents, homosexuals, Roma, and Soviet prisoners of war. The Nazi euthanasia program targeted disabled people for extermination. Hitler's war also caused widespread death and destruction across Europe. The Holocaust and the other atrocities committed by the Nazi regime were horrific acts of violence and hatred. They serve as a stark reminder of the dangers of racism, extremism, and indifference. Genghis Khan, the founder and great Khan of the Mongol Empire, was a legendary and brutal leader who united disparate Mongolian tribes and launched a series of bloody conquests that established the largest contiguous empire in history. He ruled from 1206 to 1227, 21 years. Massacres and destruction of cities, the Mongols were notorious for their brutality, often resorting to massacring entire populations of cities that resisted. This instilled fear and discouraged rebellion. Widespread death and destruction, estimates suggest his conquests may have been responsible for the deaths of up to 40 million people, significantly impacting the global population. Enslavement and exploitation, the Mongols enslaved many conquered people, incorporating them into their empire and exploiting their labor and resources. Now that I've showed you two of the deadliest rulers in history, who do you think was worse?